You're hungry. You've been walking for 3 hours and your stomach is hurting. Then you see it, a cluster of bright red berries hanging from a bush, plump and shiny. They smell sweet. Your body says yes. But something in your gut says, wait, that instinct you just felt? It saved your life. And it took thousands of years of human deaths to build it. Here's the thing nobody talks about. Every single plant, fruit, vegetable, and herb you consider food today was once completely unknown. Someone had to be the first person to put it in their mouth, and a lot of those first people did not survive. There are around 400,000 species of plants on Earth. Roughly 4,000 of them can kill you. The tricky part is that most of them don't look or smell dangerous. They can taste fine, and some of them won't kill you for days. So how did ancient humans figure it out? The first method was watching other animals. If a bird ate those berries and flew away, fine. The logic was, probably safe for me too. But this was dangerously wrong. Robins and cedar waxwings eat holly berries by the handful, berries that would make you vomit for hours and potentially stop your heart. Birds have completely different digestive systems. What kills you is breakfast for them. The second method was smell. Over hundreds of generations, humans started associating certain smells with danger. Bitter almonds, which often signal cyanide, the sharp chemical smell of certain mushrooms. This is why many people today instinctively distrust things that smell off in a way they can't explain. Your nose is running ancient survival software. The third method was micro-tasting. You take the tiniest possible bite of something new. You wait. If your tongue goes numb, you spit it out. If your throat starts to close, you know. If nothing happens after a few hours, you try a little more. This sounds reasonable, but it had a critical flaw. Some plants kill slowly. The death cap mushroom, Amanita phalloides, is responsible for more than 90% of all fatal mushroom poisonings in the world today. And here's the horrifying part. It tastes good. Mild, almost like a regular mushroom. But the toxins it contains don't cause symptoms for 6 to 24 hours. By the time you feel sick, you're already in liver failure. And by then, you have no idea what you ate that caused it. The connection between the mushroom and your death is completely invisible. Those slow killers were the hardest to figure out. You couldn't tell anyone what happened because you were dead before you made the connection. The ones that did get figured out got figured out by the survivors, the people who watched others die and started building the rules. Don't eat the white mushrooms that smell like honey near oak trees. Don't eat anything that stains your fingers black. Don't eat red berries without testing them first. This knowledge became sacred. The people who knew plants, what healed, what killed, what made you sleep or hallucinate or bleed, were the most important people in any group. We call them shamans. We'd probably call them toxicologists today. And some of that knowledge got weaponized. The people of the Amazon basin discovered curare, a plant-based poison made from several crushed vines. Not by eating it, but by watching animals die when the sap dripped into open wounds. They figured out that this substance could be cooked down, concentrated, and applied to an arrow tip. Curare paralyzes muscles without causing pain. The animal dies quietly. And you could eat it safely afterwards because curare breaks down in the stomach. They had figured out chemistry they had no name for. Here's what I keep thinking about. Tomatoes were considered poisonous in Europe for almost 200 years. They were grown as ornamental plants, not food, because people saw they were related to deadly nightshade and assumed they'd kill you. And the wealthy aristocracy who ate off pewter plates, which contained lead, would eat tomatoes and die hours later from lead poisoning. They blamed the tomato. They were wrong. But they were doing exactly what humans have always done, trying to survive in a world where the things that look beautiful can be the things that kill you. Every bite of food you've ever taken was safe, because someone, somewhere, at some point in history, took that same bite first and didn't live to tell anyone what happened.